That's right. Santa Claus is coming to town. And he knows all of your sins. I think this is based off of like some stop motion animated movie called the same thing, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. But I don't know if I've seen that movie. I might have. I've seen a lot of Christmas programming when I was younger. I watched a lot of that stuff on TV. But I can't say that I know specifically what this is. But you know, it's Christmas season, so I felt like playing a little Christmas game. Let's look at the options. Tilt control off, music, sound effects, blah blah blah. Yeah, this looks fine. You're not giving me that many options. Oof. Yeah, this is a horizontal Wiimote game, and they don't support classic controller, I don't think. I don't think they support classic controller. But yes, let's start the story. Let's see Santa Claus as he comes to town. Oh, I didn't know it was a two-player game. It was like two-player. I didn't know it was possible for it to be two-player. Start chapter 1. He knows when you're awake. Feels like this is in a weird aspect ratio.
Hello there. My name's Special Delivery Kluger. SD for short. Oh, I've got lots of letters for Santa today, and every year they're the same. Some ask for toys, but a lot ask questions. I can answer all of your questions because I know everything about Santa. The best place to start is at the very beginning, when Santa was just a baby.
They didn't even say anything. He's like, let me answer your questions. They had no questions.
Herr Bürgermeister, look what was discovered on your front stoop. A baby.
Oh, is that all? A baby?
And there's a note. Please, sir, take care of my child and protect him from the dangers of the mountain of the whispering wind.
I, Bürgermeister Meisterburger, take care of a baby? Outrageous! What's its name?
This is the only clue, sir. It says Claus.
Take the little baggage to the orphanage. That's the proper place for foundlings anyway. Get the brat out of here!
He's supposed to be mean, but he's right. Like, you can't just be dropping off babies at, like, random homes and expect them to take care of it. Like, I mean, that's a big ordeal.
But the guard lost baby Chris on the way to the orphanage.
What?
The animals knew they had to hide that baby, and fast. They knew where that baby belonged. Quick as they could, they started on their way.
A baby. What a splendid idea. He shall live with us and sleep with us and drink warm cocoa with us. His tag says Claus, unusual name. We shall call him Kris. Kris Kringle.
He just dumped that baby on the side of the road. Quote unquote lost. Right, lost.
As Chris grew older, he learned everything from the Kringles and his animal friends. How to run, how to jump, and most importantly, how to have fun. Why, you're a penguin.
Honk, honk.
Well, what's a penguin doing here? You better travel with me. You need someone to take care of you. I'll call you Topper.
Topper. Let me do something with my controls right now.
Oh, oh, oh!
Okay, there we go. Let's... I like using the stick more, so... Let me configure it so I'm using my stick. Hey, Evil. Okay, so I can throw little wooden ducks. I can jump. You know, he learned from his animal friends how to platform. There's your one squat. Okay. Oh, he throws other presents too, not just ducks.
Magic snowflakes. Collect as many of those as you can.
Ah,
Press
magic snowflakes.
to make Kris jump.
I guess... I would guess that snowflakes would be...
Stocking. Try to find one of these in each level.
Okay. I'm guessing the snowflakes are more like coins, where it's like you can collect them, but they're not really that important. And then stockings, we just saw. There's one each level, and they unlock movie stills and stuff. Bonus content. There's like something to do here, isn't there? Ah, you can jump on top of the little mounds.
One button to make Kris shake that tree.
Aww. So when he's by a tree, he can shake it. And instead of throwing out a toy, he shakes a tree. Okay. You know, it's been a
Golden snowflake. Grab that for bonus snowflakes.
You know, it's been a while since I've interacted with Santa Claus lore, so I've kind of forgotten a lot about the story of Santa Claus, and I'm glad to have like a little refresher. Although I feel like they're retconning Santa's story all the time. He's always got a different origin. Sometimes he's a weird elf that just lives in the forest. Sometimes he's Tim Allen.
The Kringles were toy makers, so of course they had to teach Kris how to make toys.
Do the motion to fix as many toys as you can. Ugh. 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 Motion controls. Wii. Let's see. Fix as many toys as I can.
Perform the motion shown on screen.
What? What? Why is it not working? What?
Perform the motion shown on screen.
How's it going so far? It's going.
I'm a man now, Tanta. I can take those toys across the mountain of the Whispering Winds. Today, I'll leave for Sombertown.
I just started it and it's the Centropist, so I don't really know. I just got into the tutorial. So, let's see. Ah, no, sock. Oh, you thought it was the same one from yesterday? No, this is a dramatic difference. It's this one was released much later. But it is still Christmas. Oh, I lose snowflakes if I slip. I'm guessing the snowflakes are really just like my health. It says like it's my magic, but I think it's health functionally. Jeez, Kris, he needs to wear some snowshoes. What's that? Did I get an extra life? Checkpoint. Oh, it's not checkpoint. It's goal. Okay.
And so, Kris continues his journey across the mountain of the Whispering Winds to deliver his toys to the children of Sombertown.
Is he doing this for free? I feel like he is, which makes him a big old sucker. Never do labor for free. Why is there slowdown here? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Ah. I was overclocking, that's why there was like the weird stuff, I think. I think it's fine now. Woo! Hey, I got another one of the whatevers. But yes, we are learning so much about Santa Claus, aka Kris Kringle. We learned that he was abandoned as a baby, just thrown on random what is it called? Doorsteps.
Kris had almost arrived at Sombertown to deliver his toys. But what he didn't realize was at that very moment, in the Sombertown City Hall,
His Honor, Burgermeister Meisterburger.
He shouldn't have left that toy at the base of the stairs. That's very hazardous. Like, even if he wasn't...
Get my funny bone. What caused me to trip?
This, sir.
A toy? As I suspected, I hate toys.
Even if he's mean, it's like he has a point.
Either they go or I go. And I am certainly not going. Now take this down.
Toys are hereby declared.
Hereby declared illegal, immoral, unlawful, and anyone found with a toy in his possession will be placed under arrest and thrown in the dungeon.
Okay, this is a classic overreaction, you know? Burgermeister, he's been reasonable so far, but this is an overreaction. You can't, like, really define a toy.
Arrived in Sombertown, Kris began handing out toys to every boy and girl.
You can't really define a toy so easily, and even if you can, you know, there's not good basis to make them illegal. You can trip on anything. You can trip on, like, I don't know, if someone's chest exploded and their pacemaker came out and it was on the floor for some reason, then you could trip on that. You can't make pacemakers illegal. Hey, kid. Oh, okay. Ah, I use my present throwing skill to get the kids presents. I wonder if I'm gonna get copyright stricken. This should be public domain. It's like a public domain song, but like the cover might be copyrighted. So who knows? I might get DMCA striked. Devil May Cry striked.
Press the 1 button to make Kris open that chest.
I'm guessing I want to avoid soldiers. You didn't know this movie was turned into a game? Have you seen this movie? Burgermeister seems familiar. Like, I feel like that character Burgermeister is familiar looking. Wow. Well, now you know, Daniil, and now you can go get it yourself for the Nintendo Wii. This game has you unlock stills from the movie.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
It's got full voice acting. Ah, okay. I can't shake that tree because it's too far back. Get here.
He's making a list, he's checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
I keep accidentally throwing these things. Oh wait, I can't pick it back up. That's fine. We gave all the kids presents. Now those kids are criminals. They're guilty of possession. Kris Kringle. You know, Kris Kringle, like, when I was, like, younger, I used to think that it was such a shame that Kris Kringle was the skinny little fella, and then when he got old, he would be, like, notoriously round. But now that I'm older, I'm like, yeah, checks out. I'm becoming notoriously round as well. But hey, everyone loves how his belly shakes like a bowl full of jelly. Wow. Wow. Hi, Reclusive Moth. You're studying Japanese? This is not the greatest channel to come to study Japanese, but, konnichiwa, Reclusive Moth. Yoroshiku ne. Oh, it's fine. It's just I don't really speak that much Japanese on stream. Okay. Thanks to stopping by, Cecil. Enjoy your lurk. I used to play like more Japanese stuff on stream, but it was like, I don't know, it was kind of a hassle. Ah, okay, Reclusive Moth, that's fine. You can type it in Japanese and I can answer you in English. Or a little bit in Japanese, I don't know. But yeah, it's fine.
You must not play with toys.
And, who are you?
Jessica. And what do you mean by giving the children toys? Don't you know toys are against the law?
Well, gee, that's kind of a silly law.
If the Burgermeister saw you, we would all be in great danger.
In danger from toys? Why, that's the silliest thing I ever heard.
Toys are frivolous, impractical, unproductive, and... What's that?
For you?
Here, it's a doll. It's the kind that wets itself.
Find a doll? I always wanted one when I was a little girl, but my parents wouldn't... Thank you.
Watch out for that dolly. She's a hardened criminal, I hear.
Well, maybe it is a silly law.
Oh, what do you say you help me hand out these presents? It's too big a job for one oversized Kringle and a little lost penguin.
Because her eyes are so big, it looks like so strange that she doesn't have pupils. What's my opinions on hamburgers and toys? I think hamburgers are okay. But I usually just eat hamburgers as like a way to get in like a bunch of onions and stuff.
Stop! In the name of the law! You brats are under arrest. Take them away.
Don't arrest those kids. It was my fault. I gave them the toys.
You? How dare you? You are obviously a nonconformist and a rebel. Arrest this man. Arrest him.
And toys? I guess they're alright, but... The thing is, I've never understood what was so fun about, like, dolls and stuff. Like, I never played with toys like that. I just went straight on to video games. Maybe if I were slightly older, then I would have played more with, like, physical toys. Rather than, just video games. Like, all these people being like, oh my god, Barbie! It's like, even if I were in the demographic, I wouldn't be interested in Barbie, because they're just dolls. And they don't really do much. Aww, I can't give this little donkey. I can't give this donkey a present? Toy? You know? Animals enjoy toys as well. Like, cats and dogs and stuff, they go crazy for, like, baby toys. They are... because they're babies. But yeah, the sensory toys and stuff for, like, babies are great for cats and dogs. Hey, Dorky Ziano! You a big Christmas fan? Are you ready for Christmas? Oh, wait, there's a sad little boy here.
Wow.
Here, have a present. Hey! Merry Christmas, dude! Whoa! I gotta shake him off. Oof. It's like Christmas on the 4th of July. Yeah, I used to watch that one movie, It's Christmas in July. And then I don't remember anything about that movie. I watched so many Christmas movies, but I don't remember, like, any of them, really. Ooh! He jacked that box, man. Why didn't Burgermeister just arrest me right then and there? Cause he knows I'm giving out the toys. Gameは遊戯。こうが遊戯。Games are games. Kids are games?
Narrowly escaped the guards of Sombertown. But he wasn't safe yet. He still had to cross the mountain of the Whispering Winds to get back home.
Okay. So, it's like, oh, he went to town. Yeah, Santa Claus, he already came to town, and it's not over yet. He has to go back home. He... Sure... What's... He has to go back home. Wow. What a thrilling installment in the story. It's like me going to like the post office or something and being like, I've dropped off this letter. But it's not over yet. It's not over yet. I have to go back home. I'm not staying at this post office. You're trying to say that you played games as a kid all the time. Games were pretty much your toys. Okay. Yeah, I just played video games too. I guess, like, I don't know, maybe if I grew up using toys like they do in this world, I would have more of imagination, because I think people, like, take little dolls and stuff, and they, like, come up with stories all the time, and they're like, oh no, Barbie, she's pregnant, and it's a pony! And then they're like, oh yeah, she gave birth to My Little Pony. And perhaps if I made stories like that as a kid, I would be a prolific writer now. Writing all about women who give birth to ponies. Although, I don't know what other toys were popular around, the heyday of, like, Barbie and stuff like that you could, like, combine. I know, like, people, like, say things like they paired their Barbies and stuff with, like, G.I. Joes, and the G.I. Joes got Barbie's pregnant. Another thing you think about it, you think is that the era this stuff came out, because like video games are not a thing until the 70s. Even then, until like the PS1 era, you could figure where you could fairly clearly figure out what was happening on screen. Game creators would look tricks and emojis to say what they wanted. Yeah. A lot of the early games are a little bit abstract because of graphical limitations and all that. But even like modern-ish games, there's like not Terraria, Dwarf Fortress, which started with ASCII, and I was just like, it's just hard for me to figure out what's going on.
I wonder where we are.
Honk, honk.
You are trespassing on the land of the Winter Warlock. Hey, let go! Let go!
Kris Kringle, you've disturbed me for the very last time. Now I have you and you'll never get away.
Look, before you do me in, would you tell your tree friends to let me loose for a second? You see, I have something for you.
What is this, a trick?
Oh, no, sir, Mr. Warlock. Or may I call you Winter?
Mr. Warlock, if you please.
Well, I managed to save one little toy, and I'd like you to have it.
You wish to give me a present? A toy? But nobody ever gives mean old Warlock a toy.
I'd like to start a new custom. If you just call off...
What? Oh, yes, of course. You mustn't mind the tree monsters. Their bark is worse than their bite.
But
Hey, Willy Willow, Peter Pine, release the Kringle. No tricks now, Kringle.
Oh, no, sir, Mr. Warlock.
is this not Jack Frost?
I've always wanted one. My icy heart, it's melting.
Look, Mr. Warlock.
Please, call me Winter. Suddenly, my whole outlook has changed from bad to good. But will it last? I really am a mean and despicable creature at heart, you know. It's so difficult to really change.
Difficult? Why, look here. Changing from bad to good is as easy as taking your first step.
Honk, honk.
Yeah, the Reclusive Moss. This is Santa's early years, before he became Santa Claus. They haven't used the name Santa Claus yet. He had like a name tag that said Claus, but that's it. He's still Kris Kringle. What? What's going on? I'm forced to move behind this guy. It's automatically scrolling. Oh, I can get little animal friends to follow me. But I left the deer behind. That gonna be important? Wait, what? We left behind the bird? I thought they'd form like a little conga line. Did I emulate this game? Yeah. That's why it looks so crisp. It's upscaled to 1080p. Oh, we got the bird back. And now we've got a little squirrel.
If I want to change my reflection,
Why do they give like a little health bar kind of thing to these animals? Is there something they should be doing?
to hope for a chance to be reborn. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you are walking across the floor. Put one foot in front.
The way he slowed down made me think that there was actual slowdown in the game, but there wasn't. It's just the song. Oh, it's my friend meter. It's not just for the squirrel. I'm not getting full friend meter though, because I missed that one deer. Kris Kringle is like rosy cheeks.
Gaze into my magic crystal snowball. Someone is looking for you.
His rosy cheeks like make me think like he's getting like very chafed, or what is it called? Chapped from the elements. It doesn't seem healthy to me. But yeah. What's the game today? It's Santa Claus is coming to town, and also I'm gonna... fill this!
The frost.
Come on. Good job. I see her. Like, I definitely do see her. The Snow Baby chronic, but this character iconic. Let me tell you, this morning I was quite laconic. That's why I started later than I used to. Because I just like lie around in bed like sipping on a Coke or something.
I thought I'd never find you again. I wanted to bring you these. Letters and notes from the children of Sombertown, asking for more toys. You see, the Burgermeister destroyed the ones you brought.
You tell those young'uns there'll be plenty of toys, but only if they behave themselves. No crying or pouting.
You want a toy? No, she doesn't.
Letter from Sombertown. I'd better make sure I grab every letter I can find to make sure all the children get what they want.
You wanted to eat a pomegranate today, but you forgot to ask? What's this? The postal service in this country is terribly underfunded. That's why they've got to hire little animals to help them. Come on. Is there like a secret here to getting higher? Is there a secret to getting higher so I can get this sock? Jeez. Hey guy.
After I cast this spell, you'll be able to jump high into the sky.
Ah, I see. Yeah, the trees are very boingy. It's like they're made out of rubber. Give me more magic, dude.
This helps.
Oh yeah, I forgot that
This helps.
Santa drinks Coca-Cola exclusively. He has a contract with Coca-Cola. That's how he funds his factory. Yeah, rubber does come from trees. Although I don't know if that's where they come from. Like, I don't know if they come from these types of trees. Woohoo. Come on, what? Ah, yes, dude. Why is it flashing? What's happening? Is there lightning out here? In fact, Coke made Santa, at least the modern version of him. He used to be an elf character, but Coke made him human and fat and all. The image stuck. Is that true? He was never fat until Coke? Must be all that high fructose corn syrup.
It feels good to be home, but there's no time to rest. I need to make as many toys as I can. The children are counting on me.
They're having you do different motions. Kind of, to... yeah, they are having you do different motions to repair these. It's not just the same motion, yeah.
Way to go!
What are these little bonus sections for? It doesn't tell me, like, movie still unlocked or anything. So I'm not sure.
Kris makes his way to Sombertown through the Mountain of the Whispering Winds.
He's going to town again. They should have called this Santa Claus Came to Town Twice. I love how this story is basically just like his commute. I didn't get up there.
This spell will make you run extra fast.
Yes, there we go. Oh, I'm waving at that deer. I didn't even see that deer. You don't think parents would appreciate a movie/game called Santa Game? Well, Santa can't always be coming to town. Sometimes you just have to acknowledge that Santa came at one point. Getting coal wouldn't be so sad. You'd prefer that over actual Santa gifts? Yeah, I would probably prefer coal over, like, his little wooden ducky toy. I think it would be, like, a little bit cool. You know, it's not like Santa's over here, Kris Kringle's over here giving away PS5s, you know? Ugh, I missed the letter. Well, there goes one kid that's not gonna get a present.
Jessica told the children to leave their doors unlocked. I'll be sure to check the doors so that I can hand out more toys.
They probably use coal to, like, heat up their homes and stuff. It probably has a lot of use in this society. Jeez. Maybe I'm gonna encounter the Winter Warlock. And he's gonna give me the power to... Ah, yes!
This spell will make you run extra fast.
I knew it. Otherwise, how would I get that sock? Sell coal for coke?
I hope this helps.
How much can you sell coal for? I don't even know, like, what the value of coal is.
Halt!
Like, I feel like whenever you see people in Christmas things getting a bag full of coal, it's like a bunch of like little nuggets. It's not like they're getting like 2 tons. What's going on? I thought I was given a...
Perform the motion shown on screen.
Did I reach the end of the level? I was meaning to give that kid a toy. I don't know. What's happening?
Great job.
Oh, we're fixing the kid's one toy. They always say a lump of coal, which is singular, so even if it can be used, the coal is not a lot. Yeah.
Wow.
I wonder where Santa's getting that coal anyway. We know he has a workshop, but does he also have a coal mine? Is he sending elves into the mines?
Hand out presents.
Deliver the gifts.
Point at the screen to hand out presents. Point at the screen to hand...
Hold up, I'm gonna have to change my controller settings a little bit.
Point at the screen to hand out presents. Point at the screen to hand out presents.
Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa.
At the screen to hand out presents.
Oh, wait. Oh, there's some at the bottom. That's it. Good job. I wasn't prepared to be using so many, like, motion controls. Does Santa work with big oil? I don't know. I don't think Santa uses any oil. I think he just uses coal. I can't... I can't just throw a present at this guard. Okay, it's fine. I don't think you really get much for completing your snowflakes. I wasn't prepared for the motion controls.
Point at the screen to hand out presents.
Again? Ain't we had enough pointing?
Point at the screen to hand out presents.
There we go. Is there no secret ending for 100%? It's based on like an old 70s movie? I don't think that 70s movie had a secret ending. It'd be wild if they gave like this game like an original ending. It'd be wild if they were like, actually, Burgermeister was Santa all along. Kris Kringle. He was just a random dude.
Yay!
Take 10% of what you say seriously? I'll take 10% of your income. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. I was just getting the Christmas spirit, you know? Some churches, they're like, hey, we want a set amount of your income. Burgermeister seems like a German? Or he's like supposed to be German or something. And like, I've heard that in Germany, they have a system where you officially declare like a church or religion that you're affiliated with, and then they automatically take a percentage of your income out of like your paychecks to give to that church. Which is why so many people declare like no religious affiliation, because they don't want to just automatically have a part of their paycheck go to, you know, some church or whatever. I know, I remember some German explaining this one time. But yeah, it's like I know, it's like phrased as a tax or something. And that's how you can keep these. That's how people keep like those churches and stuff funded. Hmm? Hey, dude. Woo! Slippery. Slippery, slippery. Ah, man, I'm not getting the... I can't get him to grab onto the ledge. If God wants your money, he better give you more blessings, because he hasn't given you many. Same. Ah. What? Wait. Who am I waving at? What? Is there a bird up there or something? Woo! Ah, it's a squirrel.
Perform the motion shown on screen.
You know, the idea of Santa was like so much easier back in the day when like all toys were just like made out of wood and stuff. You know, cause you can carve whatever, it's fine. But it gets more unrealistic whenever Santa has to like start soldering things and then like doing programming and stuff. Or not soldering, soldering. Although Santa is a soldier, he's constantly making these trips across the wilderness.
With a fresh sack of toys, Kris heads back over to Sombertown.
Wow. And this is Santa's whole origin story. He just went back and forth from town to his house. Did he go anywhere else? No. You have to wait until the sequel. Oof. Let's go. Let's go. I can't push the snowball anymore.
After I cast this spell, you'll be able to jump high into the sky.
High into the sky. High into the sky. Butterfly in the sky. Reading rainbow. It'd be so sick if like
I hope this
they're writing Kris Kringle all these letters, and Kris Kringle never learned how to read. Someone's writing him a long thought out letter about how this kid just wants his parents to get back together. And then Kris Kringle's like, you want a duck? You want like a wooden duck?
In Sombertown, Kris found that all the doors were locked. Now there was one special toy he just had to deliver. To Susie, the little girl who was very, very sick.
This is so creepy.
Great job!
Wiping off the window so he can watch a little girl sleep? Come on. Do we have any more things over here? No. See how they tried to... Oi! See how they tried to be tricky by giving those platforms slightly behind us? They're stepping up their game.
Some of the doors are locked. Maybe I can slip down these chimneys to deliver my toys.
You know, usually when doors are locked, that means they don't want people to come inside.
Point at the screen to hand out presents.
I don't think it's just like... I don't think it's a suggestion to find another way inside.
Point at the screen to hand out presents.
With this invisibility spell, you can sneak past the Burgermeister's guards.
As far as she knows, like, a ghost just gave her a present. Because of this invisibility spell. Like, yay! Thank you, Phantasm.
Shown on screen. Great job!
I wonder if we're gonna find out, like, who dropped off Kris Kringle? Like, who was it that was giving away their baby? Oh. Ah, there's more out there. Oof. They're being awfully tricky. Awfully tricky now. I thought I was gonna land on that guy's helmet, which had a spike on it, and just impale Kris Kringle's foot. But no. We managed to dodge him.
Point at the screen to hand out presents.
Since this can be a two-player game, like, I wonder what the second player would do. Maybe you'd play as like a little animal friend, and you'd be able to give out presents yourself too. What's going on? My controller went wonky for some reason. Okay, there we go. Oh! That looks like prime wizard spell opportunity.
Point at the screen to hand out presents. Point at the screen to hand out presents.
I'm handing out these presents. He loves like giving away ducks. That's one of his go-tos. One of his like animal friends is like a penguin. I wonder if the penguin is ever envious of his admiration of ducks. Just like, sorry I can't be her. Sorry I can't be her. Woo! You're eating sour gummy bears. I've often thought about, you know, getting some kind of sour gummies, like sour worms or something, because I remember liking those, but like I haven't had them in years.
To hand out presents. Point at the screen to hand out presents.
I just find it to be a little bit uncommon as an adult to be like eating a bunch of candy. I find like when people reach a certain age, they stop really buying candy. Cause like they just have like different cravings, I guess. Like people still go for sweets and all that, like, you know, cakes and ice cream and such, but like they get off like the Jolly Ranchers and all that. And I'm that way. I don't really eat candy.
Point at the screen to hand out presents.
I wonder, do they cover in this little story like how Santa meets his reindeer? Like they cover how Santa meets Mrs. Claus, you know, that lady in town. But I wonder if they also cover... I can't reach that.
After I cast this spell, you'll be able to jump high into the sky.
Oh no, the barrel.
I hope...
Daniil, be appropriate. This is a family stream. This is a family game. Mrs. Claus only had one man in her life, and that was Mr. Claus. And his wooden ducks. Can't believe you would besmirch Mrs. Claus like this. Do I think Mrs. Claus baked brownies? I don't think she did a thing. I think she married this dude, saw that he owned a giant factory, and she's like, I have it set. Like, he has his factory, he has his servants. She doesn't have to do anything.
Point at the screen to hand out presents. Point at the screen.
Yeah, she goes back to her class reunion. She's like the talk of the town. All her other friends have, like, I don't know, contracted the what was it? Was it hepatitis? Was it that thing that makes that all like the old-timey women used to get,
Hand out presents.
where they would be like coughing and then just like get really thin and pale? I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of that's a lot of diseases. But yeah. Do I think Mrs. Claus knows how to cook? I believe she knows. I believe she knows how to cook technically, but she is not a good cook. I feel like she does not season her food. I think she just, you know, pops unseasoned turkeys and stuff into the oven. Calls it a day. But again, she has the elves to cook for her now. Like past this origin story.
Point at the screen to hand out presents. Point at the screen to hand out presents.
The best part of waking up is a wooden duck. A wooden duck in my sock. Okay. Whee! Hey, kid. I don't know, some of these kids don't look like their toys are just broken. It looks like those kids are like passed out.
Well done. I sure hope those kids will enjoy those toys. I'd better head back to the workshop.
We're walking back home again? I swear, this is all we do. We walk to town and then we walk back home. What are we gonna see next? Santa Claus get his oil changed? I don't know, I've got an optometrist appointment. Better wave to my animal friends on the way to the eye doctor. You got a call, you need to sort things. What did you miss? You saw a lot of pointing at screen and delivering presents.
This spell will make you run extra.
You didn't really miss much. That's basically it, you know? We went to town to deliver more presents. And then... And now we're going and... heading back to our workshop. Boy. I thought Kris Kringle... I thought he had like magic or something. I thought Kris Kringle was a magical guy. I mean, we're being helped by the Winter Warlock, who has magic himself.
Perform the motion shown on...
But I don't know if Kris Kringle is just a regular dude or not. Maybe all his magic abilities is just from knowing this this Winter Warlock dude. That yellow teddy bear reminds me of the Digimon Monzaemon. I don't know why, but when I was younger, I used to like... I did get a yo-yo, but like... I was like into yo-yos and I wanted to do like yo-yo tricks, but I was too unskillful and lazy to actually learn any tricks. I just remember thinking, oh wow, wouldn't it be cool if I could learn around the world and stuff like that? The myths about Santa vary depending on who you ask and their parents, but it's typically true that Santa has some kind of magic, yeah. That's what I thought.
Way to go!
I thought Santa was like an elf with like a lot of magical abilities.
But while Kris was busy making toys for the children of Sombertown...
More toys? But how? I will do what I should have done a long time ago. I will set a trap for that bothersome Kringle. His next visit to Sombertown will be his last.
Those kids know those toys are illegal and they're just like playing with the toys out on the street. You'd think they would have the good sense to know that maybe we should keep the toys inside. Go vroom vroom in the confines of our house where the police can't get us. What's the magic he uses when delivering presents? like the flying reindeer. Yeah. I think, I don't know, I remember something- I remember one of these Christmas movies where Kris Kringle is like a forest elf, and then he's something something something.
Oh, will make you run extra fast.
He did something. I just remember something about like there's like a fairy in the forest, and she was like telling him things, and then he realized he couldn't like actually live with humans or something like that. Where you lived as a kid, your mom consoled you that he could use magic to get into the house since you didn't have a chimney. Yeah. I didn't have a chimney as a kid either because a lot of houses here don't have chimneys. But I never believed in Santa, so yeah.
Santa Kringle and the Winter Warlock. You are under arrest for defying the law and making toys, and for being an accomplice to public enemy number 1, Kris Kringle. To the dungeon.
Oh, I tell you, things didn't look good. And meanwhile, back in Sombertown...
They're arresting a warlock? He literally has magical powers.
But Kris didn't find out what happened to his friends. He continued handing toys out through the doors and chimneys of Sombertown.
He can make himself disappear. He can make you disappear. He can command trees to, like, give you little hugs. I swear, ever since Kris Kringle melted his heart, he's been getting soft. I bet the old Winter Warlock wouldn't stand for that. I don't know if this is related to the stop-motion movie I'm thinking of. But I just remember there being, like, either Jack Frost or he called himself
to hand out presents.
The Ice Miser or something, and he had like a little song. He's like, blah 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 blah. I'm Jack Frost and I'm grumpy.
Point at the screen to hand out presents.
I don't remember this Winter Warlock. I remember him befriending Jack Frost. Yeah, but also I remember Jack Frost being like a skinny, short old man without like a beard. You prefer Shin Megami Tensei's Jack Frost? Yeehaw!
Point at the screen to hand out presents. Point.
There's a Jack Frost that everyone used to be thirsty for. I don't know. There was like it was like a DreamWorks movie or something. And then like after it came out, like there were just like a bunch of people who really wanted to like smooch up that DreamWorks Jack Frost. No, not the Onceler, but there was like they made like a Twinkie little Jack Frost at some point. And people were going crazy for him.
Point at the screen to hand out presents.
Rise of the Guardians. Ah, yes. I think. Did he also have like an owl friend in that? Like a little owl sidekick?
Green to hand out presents.
I don't know anything about that movie. Why were the Guardians rising? What was Jack the Guardian of? Snow? Ice caps? Was he protecting the world against global warming? Let me tell you, he's not doing a very good job. Maybe that Guardian's sleeping. The movie's supposed to be the Guardians are all mythological creatures, like Tooth Fairy, Santa, Easter Bunny, and so on. Really? I had no idea the Tooth Fairy, Santa, Easter Bunny, and blah 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 were in the Rise of the Guardians.
Green.
I thought it was maybe like Jack Frost was like fighting like titans or something, like in Hercules. Let's go. I wonder how much of this dialogue is lifted from the movie and how much of it is actually re-recorded specifically for this game. It might all be original recordings. I'm not sure. If you remember correctly, originally Jack was just a normal kid who became Jack? Dang.
Point at the screen to hand out presents. Point at the screen.
I wish I had dominion over ice. You know, people are always buying like those big bags of ice at like gas stations and stuff for their little parties. If I were like Jack Frost or something, then I could undercut their prices and sell like giant bags of ice myself. I could just be hanging outside of like convenience stores, 7-Elevens, and being like, hey, you want a better deal on ice? I gotcha.
Point at
Your little backyard barbecue? I gotcha.
point.
Hey, hey, Detour Tyrannosaurus Flex, how are you? Business-minded guy. Only issue is the way America works, they would arrest me? Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah, I guess it is bad to operate like some kind of commercial enterprise without like permits and stuff. America doesn't work? America runs on Dunkins. So long as there are Dunkins in America, America is running.
Point at the screen to hand out presents.
I don't actually know if I've ever had Dunkin' Donuts. I've had Krispy Kreme.
Point at the...
Big business doesn't like people soliciting outside their stores. Well, I remember like when I would walk sometimes, a lot of times I would get I would run into like guys on the sidewalk near convenience stores and stuff, and they would like be selling oranges. They'd be just like out here selling oranges, being like, hey, oh, you want an orange? It made me really curious about like how easy it is to grow oranges. And I've heard that you can actually grow oranges indoors, but the issue is that like the oranges, they like the orange trees, they like bleed or something, and they can get all this sticky goop all over the inside of your place. Depends on the place. If you're like Walmart or Target, people are gonna kill you for trying to sell outside their stores. Some people don't care though.
Stop! Stop!
Yeah, I doubt like most people working at like convenience stores really care. Ah, I can jump over them. Okay, I have enough height to do that.
Stop!
Oof. Business saying don't sell oranges near your store is the same as gangster saying only we are allowed to sell crack on this block.
Presents.
Yeah. I love when the ads run.
Halt! Oh,
It's so funny to me. I love... Oh, wait. Oh, I've been this way. Okay, I thought I had gone to a different level. But no. I forgot. I actually just went inside a house to deliver presents. But I'm still on the same level. I keep thinking that I can do something with these toys. Like, the whole reason this started, this like whole conflict started, was because Kris Kringle left a toy at the bottom of some stairs and it caused Burgermeister to slip.
Perform the motion shown.
And yet we can't use toys to make these guards trip. Maybe the guards are actually just looking at where they're walking. Unlike Burgermeister. What kind of ads you getting, Reclusive Moth? I find like when you watch different streamers, you get different ads. There's one streamer who I watched and like I would always get ads for becoming a VTuber. For a VTuber agency. And then there was...
You are under arrest! To the dungeon!
There was another streamer where I got like Revlon makeup ads. You're getting ads for phone companies. Nada yada yada. I haven't heard that ad.
Jessica grabbed some of Winter's magic feed corn. Rumored to make reindeer fly, Jessica hatched a plan.
I need to get the Winter Warlock's magic feed corn to the reindeer in order to save Kris and the others.
Wow. Move over, Princess Peach. There's a new platform and heroine in town. Can't believe I get to play as Mrs. Claus. Before she became Mrs. Claus. I don't remember what her actual name is. But yes, we're gonna get those reindeer. They're... Was it nuts? Acorns? It's not saying how people... Ooh! It's an ad saying how people just blab and put word diarrhea in their contracts. They're not gonna give you any ads, so you don't need to worry about it. Okay. I know Google's made an effort in a lot of their terms and conditions and stuff to actually make them like human readable and like kind of more concise. But I don't know if they've I don't know if they still are doing that. Oh, okay. Oh, it's these deer. Hold up. I want to get back up. Ah, jeez. I skipped over some deer because I didn't know. I thought I was heading over to the deer that were like at the end of the level or something. But no, it's these deer. I should have been giving these deers nuts like from the very beginning. You know, you don't read terms and conditions. You can't read big long words like that. Unless if it was someone talking to you directly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't read terms and conditions really that much either. Unless they're very short. Or if like someone comes out with an article that's like, this company changed their terms and conditions so that they can legally sell your children. And it's like, oh wow. There's been some legal stuff where the court has ruled against.
Jessica rounded up some of Chris's reindeer friends. Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. Look at them go.
Halt! Stop! Stop!
Let's go, Donner!
This is like old man yelling at Cloud.
I still have a little magic. I haven't lost it after all.
Honk, honk.
Kris suddenly found himself an outlaw.
Wanted, the terrible toy maker, Kris Kringle.
You should not use your Kringle name. It's dangerous.
Not call myself Kringle, but what other name would suit me?
There is one. You were wearing this when we found you as a baby. See what it says?
Oh my god, lady. Mrs. Kringle, you weren't storing this like somewhere clean?
Way to go!
Jeez. But yeah, courts have ruled against companies before because they
Claus.
have said that users can't be expected to
You must use it.
read all EULAs and terms and conditions.
And it was that name Kris asked Jessica to share. It was that name Jessica agreed to take as his wife. It was a lovely wedding. They held it on Christmas Eve.
It was a lovely wedding. She had a rabbit and a squirrel as bridesmaids. Did she have any family? Who knows?
But there was no rest for our little group of outcasts. Soon they were forced out beyond the reaches of civilization. Up far past the most northern city. Past where even most animals live. Up to the North Pole.
They moved to the North Pole to avoid Burgermeister. Ooh. Just this one dude. I don't know what Burgermeister's authority really is. Surely if enough people in the town were like, oh yeah, Kris Kringle is actually doing a public good, they could somehow like overthrow him. Like, you know, people power. There's power in numbers, you know? I know he has his soldiers that are loyal to him, but surely some of those soldiers have kids that, you know, Kris Kringle could be like, hey, I'll give your kid some toys. The trees like it when I shake them because, why do I keep falling? Because it gets rid of their snow, and the snow weighs down branches and makes them like, you know, it makes them break. But yeah, everything makes me waggle and point and stuff. Some of the Wii games were like this. They didn't have very complex motion controls, but they still felt like they needed to have motion controls. What do the snowflakes do? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if they do much of anything. I think they're mostly just like health. That's what I'm guessing the snowflakes really are. Like, cause like if I slip, then I lose snowflakes.
This spell
And if I get
extra fast.
and then if I get caught by oof, I can't get. Okay, whatever.
Nice.
And if I get caught by a soldier, it also takes away snowflakes from me. So that's what I assume snowflakes are, just health. Although it seems kind of impossible to ever run out.
And so, Kris set out to find a new home to settle down in and make toys. Well, this is it, people. Yes, we'll build ourselves a nice house. While we're at it, we'll build ourselves a castle and the best toy factory in the world. Well, as soon as the building was built, they started making toys. Oh, they needed toys. Because you see, despite everything the Meisterburgers tried, the legend of Kris Kringle, or Claus as he now was known, just grew and grew. It turned into quite a proposition. I can hardly keep up with the orders. I'm afraid I'm going to have to limit my journeys to one a year. Christmas Eve. And that's the story of Santa Claus. Now that you know all about him, you can be sure that come snow or high water, Santa Claus is coming to town.
This dude's just been talking to these animals this entire time. I love that Penguin stands too, like in that one cutscene. He had his like little flippers out, like so sassy. Well, that was the story. That was the story of Santa Claus. Oh, Kris Kringle. Yes, I did beat it. Is that not the whole movie, Daniil? We didn't really get resolution with Burgermeister. Like, Burgermeister was like, oh no, you escaped! But I thought that they would have like done something to warm Burgermeister's heart. Yeah, Burgermeister's just gonna continue to be a dictator, and then all that happens is that Santa Claus sneaks around during Christmas. Thanks for playing! Super Santa mode now available in the bonus menu. Okay. Bonus. Super Santa is disabled. Okay. What's next? I'm gonna try One Piece. Here's some stills from the movie. I do like the shininess of his hair in the movie. It looks like that quality doll hair. Not that frizzy stuff. So, okay, in the end of the story, he had all these bags of US mail. So, is this supposed to take place in the United States? And there's just like a random German kind of Nazi-coded person running this town? Damn, look at all these stills. She reminds me of Nicole Kidman in this like little still. But yes, I'm gonna try One Piece for the GBA. Sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been dun dun dun. You like these old Christmas movies with their stop motion? They're such a vibe. Yeah, I remember really liking these, and they do like hold up. It's simply because stop motion doesn't really age. What are these mini games? Gift giving, toy repair. Okay. Well. Now we know the origin of Santa Claus.